Hello and welcome to Four Wives on the Mic presents Wives' Tales, a weekly podcast that features adapted tales from the lives of real wives. This week's story looks at what not having support looks like during pregnancy. So if you watched the last episode or listened to the last episode, you'll see that this woman had quite a lot of support, and in fact that support was pretty much what she relied on during her pregnancy. Now, this one is a little different. I'm Mrs Nikki Tunji. The story this week is called Road Bump. Road Bump. The cold evening air snapped at her ears as it whipped past. She regretted not taking her big jacket. The large, oversized collar would have been perfect for this moment. The journey to her mother's home was a short distance by car, but walking in this weather with her extra load was proving very difficult. In the light of day, she would be able to see their flat from here, but right now, she could barely see her hand in front of her face. Whatever the weather, she knew that she did not want to be anywhere near him. Period. Earlier that day, he had insisted on accompanying her to visit her mum. She had initially declined, but quickly realized that the pain in her back and hips wouldn't have allowed her to make that journey by herself, no matter how short the distance. But on this day, everything about him just seemed to make everything worse. Every time he called her name, the growing child within her threatened to break through her ribs with a kick one could only describe as Super Saiyan in strength. Every time he would pass by or happen to excel in her direction, the hairs on her neck would stand up. The pit of her stomach would turn, causing her to gag. 8 months in and she was fed up. Tired of the sickness, the pain, the sleepless nights. She had woken up at crazy o'clock, while he was curled up like a ball, cozy and snoring without a care in the world. She had really wanted to disrupt his sleep in the worst way, maybe smacking his head while pretending to sleep, or slipping and falling, throwing her cup of water over him, or opening the windows and accidentally letting the duvet slip off the bed. She walked around the flat and thought of a way to preoccupy herself. A snack? No. Most of her favourite things caused her to feel ill. Tea? Definitely not. She had suddenly developed an intolerance to dairy, and every fruit tea smelt like pee. Water? Ooh. Read a book? All her books were way too heavy and made her too emotional nowadays, so she eventually settled on some TV show with pretty people wearing way too much makeup and not enough clothing. While she scrolled the net searching for some new knickknacks she could use to decorate the baby's room. Throughout the morning, she would get up, walk about the room, then lay back down on the couch, all this in an attempt to maneuver the baby from some awkward and painful position. This went on until he woke up. Now, his first offence that morning was to start an argument because she had not made his breakfast. He had stomped and slammed the doors around the house, eventually bursting into where she lay complaining about the fact that she had her feet up on the sofa. She knew what he wanted, so she got up and quickly made some eggs, gagging all the way as the raw eggs and oil hit the back of her throat, as though they were rancid beef left out too long in the summer sun. He then made his second mistake, as she continued to fight back the bile. He had entered the living room, gathered up her blanket and pillow, and slammed the door shut. "Don't go in there. I don't want you sleeping in there," he growled with anger and impatience mixed up. "All right, where do you want me to sleep?" she asked, confused but not surprised by his actions. "I don't really care. Just don't sleep in there." He always did this. One thing led to another, then another. She had hoped being pregnant would bring about some change, some softness to his demeanour. But he was the same. Nothing had changed, except she was now deeper in the hole, more under his thumb. She really wanted to visit her mum alone. She needed some time away from him, some space to collect her thoughts, but he'd insisted, and she did need the help. And that was where she made her mistake. On the drive back home, he had made some comment about the large bowl of pounded yam and egusi soup she had devoured. He then made some remark about her expanding waistline and never being able to lose the weight if she continued to eat like that. He carried on and on. He spoke of her once having such sexy long legs. He spoke of her looking big and plump like an auntie. Or maybe she could even be his mum now. He spoke of when she used to have energy and laughed. He spoke and spoke until she snapped. Stop the fucking car! He stopped talking. Stunned into silence, he continued driving, unsure of what to do or say. No! She screamed, every inch of her shaking. She reached for the door handle, frantically pulling and pushing at the same time. What the? Are you okay? Stop that. What is your problem? He was confused beyond belief. He brought the car to a stop. Get back in the car. No. Just go. I'm not getting back. He had put the car into gear and moved on before she could even finish her sentence. Half of her surprised by his actions, and the other half surprised by hers. She could see the taillights gleaming in the darkness. She watched as they grew further and further out of sight. She had snapped, and now she had to endure this blistering cold. She wrapped her arms around her bump. She knew the baby would be fine, but for whatever reason, she took comfort in this simple action. As she walked back towards the home she shared with him, she knew in that moment what was to come. She knew it would always be herself and her little bump. Just the two of them. Okay, so what are your thoughts? Do let me know what you think. Again, this story is based on a real life experience. I'm going to keep the contributor anonymous. But again, big thank you so much for contributing your story. I do appreciate you letting me use and adapt this story for this platform. Yeah, so what did you guys think? Do let me know. Please send me a message. Well, you can get in touch on the Instagram. You can get in touch in the comment section below. I was going to do that. What else? And yeah, please do. Oh, hope this works. Please do subscribe here. Again, do let me know what you think. If you like it, like it. If you love it, wait, what am I saying? If you like it, like it. If you love it, subscribe or follow. And if you love and like it, then share it. Yeah, something like that. Okay, well, thank you guys for joining in, and I hope you have a good week. Please stay safe. I know with the government, very confusing. Stay in, don't stay in. Whatever you do, please stay safe. Until next week, bye-bye. I mean, wait, can I just say, I did this makeup. I'm really loving it. Ow. Meow.